Welcome to PGTV News. I'm Steve Barnes.
And I'm Tina Mann. Voting has already begun for this year's general election, with more than 11,000 Polk County residents casting their ballots on the first day of early voting. While Election Day isn't until November 3rd, early voting began on October 19th. These 9 early voting locations will be open from 7 a.m. until 7 p.m. through November 1st. To eliminate any delays, election officials urge you to bring a photo ID and signature identification. If you're unable to provide these, under Florida law, you will be issued a provisional ballot. The last day to request a mail-in ballot was October 24th, but if you have one, then you have until 7 p.m. on Election Day to get it to the elections office. The post office recommends allowing a week for delivery. You are allowed to drop off your ballot at one of 11 drop-off sites. For the location of those sites and for any other questions, visit polkelections.com.
So many voters doing early voting, mail-in ballots this year. It'll be interesting to see how that affects how quickly the tallies can be done. I know because in Florida they're allowed to actually tally those early votes ahead of time,
right?
And then on Election Day they can add them to the tally.
Right, and I'm curious as to whether the overall percentage of people voting this year will be increased. People seem to be a lot more involved and opinionated than ever before, so we'll see if that actually reflects in the percentages. I know I did mail-in voting, but just as a precaution to make sure they got it, I did drop mine off at the supervisor of elections office, just to be on the safe side. It's not going to get lost in the mail. I don't have to worry. I can go online and check. They've already received it. So.
And of course, this past week was early voting had started, and of course the lines to start with were really long, and people are excited to get out there and make their vote count this year.